on.
The mic is on.
Here,
Ooh.
I'll make sure the.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, we're here. This is Dean Grover, and Paul's here on a Road to Wednesday, super fun, and we're going to be playing Avengers.
Woo! Comic books.
It's like a game people love to hate, and I don't know why. I don't see it very often. But do you want to walk us through the game a little bit?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I have a pin pal on it, and it's I revisited it. It's very bare bones. It was basically Loki and Hulk multi-ball. So I'm going to be making some amendments to it. We're gonna add
there's a lot of
some
stuff.
addendums.
Certainly we can all try and figure out the Tesseract together.
Yeah, because I don't know what that does.
So basically you have the 6, I don't know, this is a combination of a bunch of different games. So if you're familiar with South Park, for example, this one does a lot of that. You have 6 characters. You can start the character running, and then after that, so many shots to that, you finish the character. And what do we have? We have Thor, which on the Premium and LE is a bank of drop targets on the left. The Hawkeye shot, which is the far left orbit. Captain America, which is the next inner left orbit. Hulk, which is right in the middle. The drop targets and the creature there. What is it? Iron Man. Oh, Black Widow is the
spinner ramp.
Yes.
Right?
Which fortunately the rules changed a bit so that now the spinner triggers the whole shot, so you don't have to have it go all the way up and around, because occasionally it would deflect off the top here and come back down at you. So this game should play pretty well that way during warm-ups anyway. To the right, hidden is the Iron Man shot. And I think the number of inserts that you see in front of them is the number of shots you need to actually start them going. Let's say Thor. I think it's 2 times you have to hit the drops. Anyway, so yeah, the multi-balls. The first one Snow mentioned was the Hulk multi-ball, and that's, you spell Hulk some number of times. I'm kind of rusty at this because I haven't played it much in the last year or so. But you hit that a bunch of times, it lights up the arrows to start multi-ball, and then that's Hulk multi-ball, which is, someone can tell me how many balls? It's 4 maybe?
Oh, I was going to say 3, but I was just guessing.
It's actually more if you have balls locked in Loki. It ends up putting those out too.
Oh, kind
So
of
we'll
like toy box elevator type thing. Yeah. Oh, that's fun.
Until you lose them, right? And they won't kick them out again.
Yeah, well, you'll have to
them.
Actually, they're virtual. So, but over to the right, the 2 shield targets. That's your light mystery, and I don't know where the cameras are pointing, but there is a shot up here. That's the mystery collect. So that will give you.
That stand up.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's white inserts to show it. Yeah.
Yes. That'll give you add a ball. That'll give you points, multipliers. There's some version, I'm not sure if this one is true or not, where you could actually stack them, so you could get multiple mysteries at once.
Oh.
So you could just keep going, and then you could just hit the mystery target.
That's kind of fun.
But they may have taken that out the last couple versions.
Okay.
But yeah, basically you want to hit that anytime you need your add a ball, and either Loki or Hulk, I believe.
And it's just the top one that actually gives you the add-a-ball, is that right?
Yeah, it's right. It's that target.
That one. Okay.
You have to either have mystery lit, or you have to light it during the multi-ball to get it. So, and then of course the Loki multi-ball is spelling Loki on the bottom lanes, which in the current version they just swap back and forth. They don't rotate across all 4, so it's a little harder to do.
Okay.
Which they did on Transformers, another Gomez game.
Yeah. And
that's like keep multi-ball kind of.
That's kind of a thing, right? It evolves based on how easy or hard the thing is to do, because initially it wasn't that way. And there's an adjustment, I believe. I think you just turned it up once. So the default now is that you just get the 2. So once you spell those 4, the first time through it lights the Loki lock for 3 locks, and that's just shooting the left Hawkeye orbit shot. It goes up here and locks, physical locks up here, and then getting the third one starts the multi-ball, which, let's see, I can't even remember where all the jackpots are, but I do know that based on the number of characters that you've played or completed, the multi-ball jackpot goes up a bit. So it's similar to, was it X-Men?
Magneto.
And, yeah, Magneto multi-ball, that kind of thing.
And these are your characters here.
Right.
Okay.
So they'll either be, I believe they're either solid or flashing, depending on what state they're in. I think if you complete them, they go solid.
Okay.
And, you know, people can correct us as we go here.
Yeah. Well, there was it's sort of interesting. I'm really curious to know this, and it's okay if you don't know the answer. Like, flashing usually means now, like in the most recent modern games, means it's ready or you're playing it, you know?
Right.
And solid means completed, done. And it used to be with Stearns, if it was flashing like on Avatar, that it was completed. But if it was solid, Iron Man, I think, is the same way. It's like you've played it this fall, you didn't finish it. And maybe Iron Man's not true, but it definitely is true on Avatar. And so, as someone who got into pinball more recently, trying to reverse that was like so difficult for me when we streamed Avatar.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, you finished this one, but you didn't on this one. So if you drain, don't drain because you're going to lose your progress. And
well, we'll have to pay attention to how this goes on the way through. I believe Iron Man, what happens is when you get, that's another one of if you start the individual person, it leaves it. Leave it flashing?
No, if you start it, it'll be solid. And
if you get the super jackpot in
Monger
or the other one,
I think it flashes.
Yeah, it flashes.
Yeah.
So to get the super big multi-ball, which I've never gotten to in that one, you want them all flashing. I know that.
Okay, so it is similar because it is sort of. And like Paul especially loves Iron Man. It is, and Avatar is not a bad game, but it is kind of the blue Iron Man a little bit. and we love those games, so there's nothing wrong with it. It's just confusing. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and even it go back to older games, and they didn't really use flashing near as much. They just used solid or off.
On or off.
Yeah.
0 or 1.
So there's so many different ways you can do things now with the speedy flashing it quickly and strobing it and
isn't that the challenge?
Like that. So, yeah,
you got RGBs now.
Well,
Good
and
Lord.
there's that too, right? And I don't think this game has any of those, if I remember right.
Yeah, and then you've got LCDs. This sounds like a nightmare. It's like too many options.
Yeah. Right.
Too difficult.
So
yeah.
Let's cue it up. Let's do it.
Let's play.
You want to go first, or
no,
you want to watch me? Okay.
Yeah.
See, what I think they should do with the RGB inserts, instead of going between the colors, they should just do the combination of whatever two colors it is. So it's just, usually just a brown arrow.
A brown or black arrow. That's why Paul works.
Or if it's all colors, it'd be white,
Is this
right?
loud enough?
Yes.
Or too loud? Or
we'll find out.
Okay.
Go ahead and we'll play one ball.
What? AJ starting off the stream with the sub.
Oh, 8 months in a row. Thank you so much. What a guy.
He's going to have a stream baby next month. It's going to be very exciting.
All right, so you're saying that the real,
thank you so much, AJ.
skillful way to do this is to just plunge during the ball save.
That's what I heard.
Get your one Loki letter.
Yeah.
It also does add the Captain America.
Oh.
It does like that as a super skill shot too.
Oh,
so
I
there's a reason to go for it.
Because you're and it's still lit by the time you drain. So when you get your second one, you might as well shoot that. I didn't know that.
So yeah, Tesseract uses basically spell cosmic, I think, and then it goes into some weird mode that I'm not 100% familiar with.
All right. If anyone does know this game, feel free to chime in. Otherwise, we're gonna figure out as it goes. Now, is there a benefit to, like, does it spot you a Hulk letter when it falls in there?
I think it does. Oh yeah, we got an H target, and I haven't hit it down yet. So... Okay, so now I got a Tesseract going. And it's just worth a lot of points to spin it.
All all shots equal 20,000.
Oh yeah, because you can get like in Hulk, you can get like angry jackpots and rage jackpots.
Yeah, he gives you a different kind of jackpot every time.
Okay.
Smash jackpot. I don't know.
I also find it interesting that they have the actual faces, and I guess Iron Man's in a suit, right? But you can actually see like the actors. But
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr.'s face does not appear, I don't think, on the playfield.
Maybe they didn't get permission.
Right. I'm trying to think in Iron Man, do you actually see his face?
Well, but they did. You do in the artwork for Jericho.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
He's standing there doing his thing, which I think is one of the coolest dot effects that they did in that game.
And they
Jericho explosion thing.
and he's standing
They
there.
captured it pretty well, yeah.
And whoever the Whiplash guy is, he's standing there going.
So, is there like, should I be going for one thing over another?
You
like
have,
Captain.
yeah. Well, you need 2 more shots to start it,
Okay.
and that one is Captain is the pop bumpers. So that's a good one to have running when you get a multi-ball, because then you can use all the feeds from the multi-ball to get your pops and stuff to finish.
Oh, okay. I'm not close to a multi-ball. Is that a problem?
No, but
Okay.
well, you can get it running because it's 100 pop hits, I think, to finish it.
So yeah. So there you see the ball basically always, not always. I don't know, but that's okay. Being diverted over here, which is why we were short plunging to get these 2 letters. All right. I was also reminding myself that's what happens.
Yes.
All right. And so then,
So if you can do that.
well, now that you say it, no.
That's always happens.
Physical prowess, athletic.
What else does she have? What are her assets?
Each one of them has one.
She is both athletic and has physical prowess, or maybe that's the same thing.
It's gonna probably go with
And do I want? Is this a game where I want to beat the auto plunger, or just for control, or
Yeah.
maybe? Yeah. All right.
America.
both Captain America and I think Iron Man is come back.
Oh, do I have
Black Widow started. I wonder if the spinner is a little vibrating. It might give me a shot.
I accept.
Technically.
Yeah.
Alright, so now Captain America's running, so
So we want plunge, or the
everything
pops.
goes up in the pops. Your object is to get 100 pop hits.
It's a lot of pop hits.
Cosmic cube.
Ooh, and I have my cosmic.
Yeah, so
All right, I'll learn.
that's alright, you'll get pop up with that.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that wasn't necessarily
You can watch
bad.
There's a little progress meter on the.
Oh, I knew it. Ah, and then I lose the letters I have lit.
You do, but you have locks in there already. So you're okay.
Oh, they were
It'll
already.
stay, yeah. It'll stay.
So once I spell Loki, does that mean that all 3 locks are lit?
For the first one.
Oh,
I
okay.
believe the second one, it's only 1 lock at a time.
And they
One
said
lock
there's
per
some
Loki.
audio issue with the
Uh-oh.
playfield. Chris
Uh-oh.
said something. The playfield is a half second behind. Wait, the audio.
Playfield only. Okay. I can do
I couldn't
that.
remember where to adjust it.
No problem.
I'm gonna plunge like you're supposed to, or I guess I'm not going to.
No, you shouldn't do that.
That's the. Oh, you almost got the super skill shot.
Oh, small thing. Thank you.
Okay, so. Alright, the audio might get weird for just a second while I screw around with some stuff.
Whoa. Hawkeye. He was my favorite MASH character too.
that's a bandwidth thing, or just adjusting the...
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Sometimes it decides it wants to be different. And then it's really hard to think about, okay, if this is behind, do I push this forward?
It is tricky. So, hold on. Because this was at 200.
Just try one way and then go to the other way.
Yeah. Okay.
Out of my sight.
Black Widow.
Oh!
Nice save.
Let's try. Black Widow coming in. Yes, now I have to spell Black Widow. Which is how many letters? 10?
11? Okay. Black, wait. No. Yeah. Black is 5. Widow is 6.
Hey, Pinball Howard, how are ya? It's worse? How about now? Is it still worse? It's definitely different. I can tell you that.
We got Howard. We got B-Wheels in there. Welcome, gentlemen. And if there's any ladies out there, welcome. Or non-binary genders. We welcome them too.
It's like a door.
Ooh. Door targets. Alright, yeah, still worse. Okay. Even slower.
It's because it's raining in Colorado. That's why everything's messed up.
Okay, we're gonna try this.
Reboot.
And then first of all, tell me if the player cam is synced with the audio, because I have to adjust all 3 things.
You got blah so far.
Hull?
For Black Widow, he's got
I see.
Now, I guess it would be Black Widow.
It is raining up here. Paul drove through quite a bit of rain.
So there's 4 balls inside that I can't.
So is Hulk flashing because you're in it, or did you hit the super target?
Oops, there's an angry jackpot.
Ooh, super angry.
So
Good? Sweet. Okay, how about, so that was the player cam. What about the play field? Play field is good? It seems like we're good across the board. Oh. I know. I don't know if it's raining in Denver, but it's raining
in
Strasburg, Colorado. So.
And it was raining in the tech center, and it was raining.
Okay, good. So audio is good now.
In Aurora.
Okay, so shoot drop targets still.
And it was raining in Bennett, I think I drove by.
Ooh.
Yep, Bennett. Okay, now we're in double jackpots. Okay, super is lit behind him there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
so
hard.
I think you have to hit him once, and then when he raises his arms, you hit him with the other one. Let's see.
So where the super is located, it's, if you see...
Like that.
Oh, nice job. I can't believe you got it back there. Oh, now his arms are up. Yeah.
Yeah, the first shot he raises them, and
He
then you got
swings them like this and raises them. That's crazy.
Yep, so I got another ball. Okay, drop the bridge. Uh-oh. Yeah, mechanical one.
Uh-oh.
Minor malfunction there.
Beneficial or no?
Probably. I don't know. Good question. Yeah, it's
so now Hulk is solid. That means he's
trying. Yes, right. Because I got the super jackpot.
5 more Avengers to go.
Trick shot.
I gotta figure out how I can get the. Okay.
Oh, that's Loki.
Yeah.
So it'll be increased because you.
Because I got Hulk.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's see what's. Yeah. I think it's. Woo woo.
That'll get you.
We gotta play it.
Yeah, if it will pop that back down, we might have to be able to reach under the playfield. It makes extra ball hard because it has to actually hit into that scoop.
Oh, and just
Because if I
So, 11 more spins for your super and the Tesseract. Tesseract apparently has a super. Yeah, the color DMD does look really good on this game, for sure. This might be in the running for one of the better color DMDs. You know?
Actually, the one thing I don't like is the blue from the Captain America. That's a little dark. Other than that, yeah.
It's all wrong. That's not America.
Oh, darn it.
Well, that was pretty good.
the gate's not going down.
Yeah.
So, what gate exactly?
It's the bridge. The
That
bridge
big
in
metal
front of-
thing above the Hulk?
Oh!
It's supposed to go down after he's done.
Oh, okay.
So it makes Black... Well, actually, Black Widow is still makeable because of the spinner, but it used to be not makeable.
Oh! Yeah,
Because it's
that's
going to
what
just
it's
fly
doing.
off.
What would you like to
So,
do?
well, we can try and play and we'll see if it...
See what happens?
yeah. Otherwise, I can pull the glass back and probably shift it back down.
So one thing that's always confused me, these top rollover lanes...
They're double.
Yeah, why?
Because you need all 6 to get your bonus multiplier.
Oh, okay. So I can't...
So
there is 2 on the right. It's hard
just
to
hard to
see.
see,
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. And so this one's lit. So should I try to like super skill? Because I
don't know if it'll... Well, yeah, if you short plunge, it's just going to lock the ball. It won't count as a lock. It'll relock it for you.
Mm-hmm.
It won't count. Oh,
Right.
so I should do that anyway.
Yeah,
that
that
would
way
be...
you can get it both. Unless you want it to auto plunge.
No. I want to lock.
And hey, Hunk, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the collective. Glad you could be here. Maybe he's a big Avenger fan. The Hamburglar. When I think of, traditional male beauty, I think of the Hamburglar.
That's right.
There you go.
Okay, so
So that starts Hawkeye and Loki.
I was trying to start a guy because I didn't have any guys. But I also forgot that was where you lock a ball because I was also going to start Captain America.
Actually, Captain America's already running.
Oh, is it? Oh, so
You
you
can
stay
let it drain and get your...
into the pops. That's so clever. Look at this.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
And you're only you're about halfway through.
Captain America's like, why punch people when you can just run into them with a shield?
There you go.
Woo! That's a good air ball.
I don't know if any of you guys here playing. Do you guys have a favorite Avenger?
I recently...
Thor.
Yeah?
Yeah, Thor's pretty badass.
Oops.
I mean,
That wasn't very good.
how do you go wrong with a god?
That's right.
Jeez.
Although I do like Iron Man. All his tech stuff is cool.
Yeah, because he's not really a superhero. Like, he
Right.
just wanted to be.
His brain is the superhero part. part. He can do all that stuff, right?
I guess so,
as far as, like, yeah.
Now, if they have this, we cannot stand against them.
So now, does it think you're in multi-box stuff?
No.
No, oh, you're in Hawkeye, okay.
Well, you're asking about subs versus donations. So the way subs work is they give you more kind of points towards higher levels of twitchiness. Like right now, we're just considered a affiliate, not a partner. But we're pretty far away from partner, so...
That's right.
And with subs, Jeff Bezos actually takes half of your money. So I guess if you're just looking to support the stream, I guess a donation would actually be more direct money. But if you subscribe, you get access to our sexy stream icon, which is our dog, Lunchbox. So if you want to go impress all your friends in other Twitch chat streams with that icon, any support we would...
Because this is a big bonus game, right?
It can be. The newer rules are a little less than they used to be.
What all goes into your bonus?
The number of times you hit each character.
Okay.
And I want to say there's also a switch hit type bonus. But yeah, so every Hawkeye shot you take is worth something. Every Hulk shot, every Thor shot. So.
Did you see that live catch?
Did you like that?
We'll pretend she did that on purpose.
I did do that on purpose.
Yeah.
Yes. So if I just have to... Oh, that doesn't work. No, that didn't work either. I was going to try and hit the spinner, but I shot late.
Yes, and Lunchbox's secret Avenger move is the lunge.
That's it. He is now dubbed Lunchbox because he's kind of a jerk.
I'm getting like phantom hits here. This is awesome.
Oh, you got Tesseract rotation points.
Ooh. Yeah, it's not working anymore.
I gotta play it safe. 2,000 points at a time. Whoa! I just
like 100, yeah.
Auto plunge.
I love that Tez Johnson said that Lunchbox is their favorite Avenger. And I totally agree.
There you go.
He has, I will say, he's got a lot of Lion Man in him. You know? Whenever I see that game, I'm like, yeah, that is totally our dog. Whether you want to or not, like, he will avenge you.
So, you know, you're talking about Tony Stark's brain being his superpower, right? So, like, if Tony Stark and Batman got in a fight, right? Because isn't Batman's superpower his brain?
And also Go-Go Gadget. No? Kind of. I'm just because they're all gadget men.
Yeah, right.
None
Penny's
of
the
them...
brains, not Gadget.
No, that is true. But he has them all. Point being, they're an inspiration. Anyone can be a superhero. You just need the suit or the belt.
Oh, get in there. Oh, yep.
If it gets in the cup, do I win?
Yeah. That's right. You win a Cupid doll or whatever.
Physical prowess. I only ever wanted to be doggy.
There's a couple of them that come on there and he says, like, you know, something average or something
Really?
like that. It's like, yeah, okay. So I don't want him for this or for whichever. I can't remember which one.
That's funny. Icicle loves Batman.
Oh, I got it to go down.
All right.
Sort of. Wait, is that as down as it gets?
Yes. It's finishing the ramp.
Now,
there you go.
Yeah,
pretty.
drop it in.
Nice.
Oh,
It's
now
back
it
up.
goes back again.
Hopefully it will come down.
Yeah,
properly.
maybe it's all sorted. But Icicle thinks Iron Man would win.
But the other question is, Iron Man's mom's name's Martha.
Oh,
So,
right. Wasn't that the point of the Batman versus
Superman? They're like, I hate you. What? Your mom's name's Martha.
Mine too. And then they had a moment.
And you're like, maybe we should fight evil.
And now you won't need to see the movie.
Yeah, okay.
Because Superman should win. Because he can do anything.
Yeah. I
What's your superpower? Everything. Yeah, it's like, are you like a 10-year-old?
Alright, so where we're at.
Does my edible?
I think it's left.
Oh, I got the ball back, so okay.
Oh, you got the super as well.
What up?
There you go.
This game just has so many shots. It's really
Great job, Bob.
really loaded, I guess is what I'm saying.
Not boasting, if you can.
What is the stand-up?
Which one? Oh, I don't know. The little blue.
Yeah, I was nailing those.
I don't know.
Well, Pez, do you feel like you learned something now that you know both their mother's name was Martha? Would you agree with the moral of that story?
It's like you can't be friends unless your mom put the same name. Oh, there's a magnet in there apparently.
Mm-hmm. Oh. All right.
That's ball. Okay.
Yep.
We're making progress.
I guess I should get my glasses and I can actually read stuff.
Oh.
Get him, Captain.
They're talking about Batman versus Insert GI joke PSA here.
Oh my god. That was me playing pinball last night. We just watched the ball drain down the center because I do something dumb.
We did, our team did take second. Last night was the finals.
Oh, okay, nice.
They played well.
Where did you? What venue?
Jones.
Pinball Jones, yep. And the games played well.
Oh, good.
They really did. We were not as on as required, but that's all right. Second is, as Mike, our teammate, likes to say, it's a solid number 2. And that is a poop joke.
And our
A
team
lot of
initials
people
were
don't.
BM.
That's right.
So,
Blizzard mode, but it was also bowel movement, yeah. I didn't put that together until after Paul named our team Blizzard mode. But we're a solid number 2. Yeah, for the win.
And at least we took them to the final round.
Yeah, and B Wheels is in our chat. He's on our team. He didn't play good to the last couple games, which is unfortunate.
Alright, so now you should be able to get hold multi-ball by shooting the ramp.
Oh, it's down. Ramp down.
Oh, yeah, that is good.
Properly in its place.
Okay.
I
So,
think it just hasn't been played in a while, so it's a little...
why is my lock 1 flashing?
Because you you've already played Loki, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you qualified it once, so now you can lock 1 ball.
Don't I already have one?
No, that's mine.
Yeah, it's not your... If you short plunge, it'll give it to you, though.
And then it'll kick 1 out.
Yeah.
Okay. Just curious. And I've got... Do I have her going? Or is that Hulk?
Actually, hold the flipper button. I don't know if this has instant info or not.
Don't worry, Hunk. Snow here will figure out everything. So, and if you have any questions about getting access to your pin pals, he'll make sure that you get them.
Oh,
so.
yeah. If there's a problem, let me know.
Oh, he said he made an account before donating. Before donating.
Oh, that's okay. As long
now you
as
have to donate twice.
No, that's not true.
No.
I'll get both emails, and then I always just compare the email address or the name or something. I haven't had a problem yet. Although I think people are getting a confirmation email like once I give them permission, and so it is a little confusing. But it's like within like 2 hours. I'm pretty fast unless you live in Australia or in some weird time zone and I'm asleep. I'm pretty quick about authorizing you. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Give me a lock.
So the solution is that Snow should never sleep.
That's right.
Actually,
Hey!
What did that
you
do?
didn't lock the ball, but you did start holding multi-ball.
Callie, dude, what's up? Hope you're having a good evening. Yeah, it's just saying favorite Marvel comic people. I think I do like the X-Men better than the Avengers in general. I don't know.
Our Guardians are Avengers.
Right, but I guess in the actual comics, the X-Men show up and fight with the Avengers. I don't know if you're a comic book
I'm
guy.
not a comic book guy.
Because it's like, are they in the same universe? It's like, when fighting Thanos, it seems like they could have used some X-Men. It's like,
Maybe they'll be in the next one.
yeah. But it's something with like Sony has the rights to one and Fox has the rights to the other movie-wise, but...
Well, there's... Oh, did you get Super?
I was hoping.
No, not yet. A couple more shots to the target, I think.
I wanted that.
Yeah, see, Kelly...
Woo!
Nice and loud here.
That's right.
That's like the first thing we turn off.
Oh, I should have turned it off.
Oh, I know. Not just for streaming,
Just in
sound.
general, yeah. Yeah.
I usually turn it to low.
The only knocker we have is our Addams Family one, because...
It's so pleasant.
It sounds cool.
Yeah, it's so deep. It's like a bass drum.
I don't know why they moved the knocker out of the inside of the body, and then they just got rid of it altogether. I mean...
Well, I think weren't they like basically always in the, I don't know, in terms of modern like D&D pits, I think it was just because our first own game was Oops, that was my bad.
Yeah, I don't know, like, where's T2's knocker?
Right, so I think they might have been in
It's
the
in the
head.
back box.
Yeah, it's just the Addams Family. Oh yeah, the bridge is up.
That's my only Andrew Highway experience was at the Texas Pinball Festival like 3 years ago. And he had the full throttle there, and he lifted it up, and he was looking, and I was like, wow, you got a physical knocker. And he's like, yeah, we like real knockers.
Yeah, he was pretty into that.
That's my Andrew Highway story.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Then he took my money and bought a boat.
No.
I don't know, don't hold this. I do not want an anti-defamation lawsuit.
Alright, I got a nice ball though.
Oh, good. If you want, I could try and lower the bridge again.
Sure.
I'll try it.
Although, I wasn't even hitting the spinner, so...
You do have Black Widow running. So
Oh,
that's
I
why
do?
since it's...
Oh, I think it's getting jammed on the
Is
glass.
it getting stuck on the top?
Yeah. Because I saw it.
Yeah, it's kind of touching now. Maybe it'll go down when we... I'll just leave it like... I guess I'm going to do that much.
And hey, Nap Arcade, how you doing? Hope everything is going well in Nap World.
Maybe just the extensions to
Oh, the plastic that I put... Yeah.
It's actually Knap.
Oh, did
Most
you
people
put that on
know.
there?
Oh, it came with the game, but
Oh, okay.
they...
Or I
think
just
it's a
meant like,
special.
if the rotation, like it's too
I think
high.
it's... Yeah.
And this is Dean's Basement. It is quite a... It could be a pinball museum in a lot of ways. There are many, many games down here, so it is very cool. And to answer your question, basements are a thing in Colorado.
Yeah. They're very nice.
And it's so dry you usually don't even have like sub pumps like we had back in Ohio. I don't know if you guys...
We have one, but we've never used it.
Yeah. It's because we never get rain, well, except for today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were saying earlier, Nap, the color DMD is very nice on this one. That's what we're supposed to get for Christmas, is a color DMD. That's what I'm getting Snow for Christmas.
A color DMD?
Yeah.
Because that's what you've always wanted?
That's what you've always wanted.
You can still hear the motor turning, so...
Oh, no! That's right. It didn't go well. Yep.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. So, yeah, after you play, we'll...
Is that the ramp?
Yeah, you can hear the motor trying to... I don't know if it went too far or if it went...
Oh, it's one of those little step spinner thing, like the thing, like the thing. Hand has that little turny thing.
They are rare in Southern California. That is definitely true.
I could disable it for the...
200 bits towards the color DMD goal.
Thank you for the bits. That's awesome. He gave us 200 bits.
200 bits?
Yeah, it's like way more than 2 bits. That's like 2 times 100 bits. That's right. That's about the extent of my math I do on camera or live in my head.
Oh, I can hear it going.
That's right. Color DMDs make great stocking stuffers. Those are those impulse buys that you just
Almost, yeah, it almost fits.
Yeah. Chris, 200 bits. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. B-Wheel's 2 bits. That's right. He's like, no, I got you. Joe Soap, 200 bits. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. He's freaking out. He can't handle the replay.
Oh my god. I was all thrown off by that pop.
Please turn that off.
That's awesome. Yeah, we can do that for
You
sure.
want to disable that motor? Or
We could try, yeah. I think there's a setting for that.
I don't know what does that change?
I don't think it changes much because...
You can still get into Hulk, so...
Right. Yeah, let's try it.
And nap, good lord. We've got like a bit train going on right now. We're like a fraction of the way to there, to that color DMD. What more? Or maybe it was just the ding. There's a delay. You guys are awesome.
All the bits.
We really
Wow.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you guys.
Seriously, you guys are great.
They like seeing me in my mustard yellow polo.
It's very Dwight Schrute. Just
the
the
neck
color.
is really stretched out. I need to do laundry. I'm running out of shirts to wear.
Alright.
It's clean.
Let's see if the bridge is off. The knocker is set to low, so you know.
Alright, I'm going first.
All right. Meow. Goof. Good to see you. How are you guys? All the puppies. We got some Franker Z's in the chat. I like
Franker
it.
Z, the late great.
I know.
What do the stand-ups do? Is that for...
That's what I was... It must be, because it's matching color. Because we weren't sure.
Or maybe it's the same Thor color.
It sure is raining bits. B-Wheels gave us 2 more bits, and that's to go towards your new polo. In a brighter yellow.
I have a baby blue one. I have a black one. I have a maroon one. I don't really wear them though. I don't know.
I think if I remember right, Donovan, the first... I had him over when I first got this, and I think he got to the Helicarrier battle like his first game.
Well, that's before they changed the code.
Well, that's true.
He's really good.
He is. No, yeah.
But, you know.
Bad Dino.
No, he is crunk juice free. I'm not actually sure what crunk juice is. Do you mean beer? Maybe he knows. Paul and I are drinking moose drool, though, which is the entire reason I bought that. Because, is Dr. Pepper crunk juice? I don't know what that is.
Neither do I.
Yes, no, it's beer, apparently.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
Oh, it's, yeah, I don't know. Could be anything. Which is from Missoula, Montana,
Okay, so now Hulk is lit.
by Big
Yep.
Sky Brewing. Pinball's more important, though, so we can talk about Hulk.
so I always try and get the other... Well, or do that, I guess.
Does the ball get hung up on Hulk's arm often, or no?
Not really. I think in tournament play that's a problem because you don't want people getting one locked back there and then doing single ball, multi-ball for a while and all that.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it next now, or you care?
No, go ahead. I'm learning about crunk. That makes sense. Yes. Well, Moose Jewel
That should
will
have been
do
a
it.
super skill shot. Like, oh, he does get the super,
but I
but
died.
all save. Oh.
No.
Oh, that's harsh.
Too much time. So I had enough time to get the super skill without false.
Okay, so
And you get some other switches, so that doesn't disable it. Or maybe there's like 3
it's a
or
time,
4.
Ball save is a time thing.
Oh, I meant on the Super Stick.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, as
What?
long as you get it in
Maybe
time.
it's a time limit on this one too, where you're allowed 3 switch hits before you get it or something.
What is Iron Man's mode?
I guess we'll have to find out.
Okay. It might just be
I think
hit
you
the right
just keep.
orbit.
Yes, I think you
Okay.
just keep hitting it up there, and it when he's active, it feeds it around the back to your left flipper.
Oh, okay.
If I remember right.
My goal is to hit 2 Captain America ramps in a row. As they come flying around the orbit and just live hit it and hit it on the fly.
My goal is to get to Iron Man because that for me that's the hardest one to get ready. Because the shot on the premium LEs, it's hidden a bit behind Loki, so you can't see it as easily.
Right.
Whereas the Pro, it's that it doesn't have the cross ramp either, I don't think, if I remember right. So yeah, the shot's a little easier on these.
Well, Callie did when we were drinking our fancy Hawaiian drinks, when we were playing some SpongeBob back in the day, we had our fancy tiki mugs. I'm trying to think if we have fancy goblets at our house. We don't really.
No.
Just beer mugs and pint glasses and.
In America, weapons, vibranium shield.
You got the vibranium shield.
Yeah. That sounds pretty nice.
So Hawkeye is just really good with the bow and arrow. That's his whole thing. He's the Legolas of the Avengers.
No. But what's nice is I stay in Captain America mode.
Yes.
Oh, that is good.
Yep.
But yeah, no, it's some really tricky outlanes. Like, some of it's visibility, because it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. But some of it is, the geometry is really unique. Like, there's a bunch of little bump outs.
Yeah.
Little posts that, it's kind of like a shoreline, you know?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Who's the most useless Avenger? The Goblet of Gondor? Is that a thing? I'm not a comic book person.
No, he's talking about drinks.
Oh,
to drink at.
sorry.
But, who's the most worthless Avenger?
Well, that's what Icicle thinks the Goblet of Gondor. Unless somebody
No,
else.
he's saying Hawkeye's the most useless Avenger.
Probably.
But what does Black Widow do? Like, just
She is physical prowess
That's right.
and something else, athletic.
Kick ass.
Yeah, she's kick-ass. Hawkeye, yeah, sorry about that. Joso, thank you so much. More bits. Chris, more bits. Good lord. You better
it's a bit war.
You better wear a new shirt the next time we stream by Friday.
Paul's shirt fun.
Yeah. Remember when you, yeah, that's right. Black Widow is awesome. I was just learning. Good lord, Chris, thank you. Remember when we unveiled some of the shirts that I bought you for your birthday on stream?
And I wear them all the time.
One of them you did recently. The other one I just found in the bottom of the hamper.
It may still have the pins in it from the. I actually got another shirt. It's like, who puts all those pins in those shirts? There's like 10. Like when you get a man's shirt and it's all folded up and there's like pins in the arms, pins in the neck, pin. And then I'm like, did I get all the stickers? And like, I had to leave before she was up, so I'm like, I hope there's not like a sticker on my back, like going into work, and it's just like, or a pin. You put the shirt on and you didn't get all the pins. It's like, but that's how you know it's a fancier shirt, right?
Because
It has a lot of pins in it.
Yeah, I had a nice sticker experience too. I had United had lost my luggage, so I had to buy new clothes and stuff. And I bought a pair of jeans, and I thought I took everything off. I was in there at Expo, standing in line, and someone was like, "So you're wearing this size or whatever?" I'm like,
oh god.
80s jeans, maybe better than this stupid. Or maybe I just buy cheap jeans, which I definitely do. There's like a long sticker on the back of the leg, and I'll forget to take that one off. I don't often look, and I'm just walking around with like 6 arms all the way down the back. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
not bad.
Oh,
So, Snow and I personally, Kelly did, was asking about flipper rubbers, Super Bands versus Titan competition versus stock. We've never bought any special rubbers. I don't know if you
I
have.
don't either.
No, we always get new balls though. I don't know. Someone always told us that you're not supposed to use the balls turn chips with you because they're, I don't know.
Like they
I always look at them. If they look smooth, then
Then go for it.
Yeah.
like basically if they pit, they can grab more carbon and junk and spread it around.
Right.
Donovan said our Metallica was kind of dirty when we brought it up to yeah, I know. I was like, well, listen to that. He's like, hey, let me wax this up for you. I'm like, yes.
And I'm trying to think of when was the last time I wore a shirt back or
Inside out?
I'm sure I've done it before.
I don't think he's ever done it intentionally, but he's definitely... No, I tried, and that's how I drained once. But go ahead. It's quick. Wow. Wow.
You know, if I was a designer of pinballs, I'd always have at least one fun backhand.
Yeah.
Because I like the backhand. See, his arm is blocking the ball. You see that?
Steve Ritchie likes to be able to backhand the ball sharp.
Yeah, Star Wars is that way.
Not the right orbit on Star Wars.
Yeah, that's like the only one you can't
I
backhand.
haven't tried. I was actually working with him a couple weeks ago on something, and he's like, Steve, come here, come see if we can backhand this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Was it backhandable?
Yeah, not as strong though, but he's like, yeah, I'm gonna try and work on it.
So at like the very beginning of the day, press flippers, backhandable, but you don't want to be on a long ball for you.
So I've never tried like on AC/DC backhand orbits.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
I always backhand the ramps.
Yeah, no, War Machine, absolutely, it's great. The right orbit, no. To my knowledge, no. Not just from a trap backhanded.
Is that the super? Oh,
That was double.
That was double.
His arms aren't up, so otherwise.
Oh, that's how you know. That's the
Sneak
signal.
one
We have bought Titan rubbers before.
Oh, we have?
We have. But otherwise, we kind of just go for standard.
There you go. That was 3 in a row.
Yeah.
So,
Get up there.
Nap is saying, have you seen the Avengers Hulk, Ellie? Is that just the green version?
Yeah.
Okay. Does this have a name? Is this like Captain Ellie? Because it's
I
blue?
just thought, yeah.
I don't know.
Just we always call it the blue Ellie, but I don't think that's what they call it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, the green, I guess we were talking about it before we went live. The green did sell better than the blue apparently for aesthetic reasons.
Well, people thought, having the Hulk would be cool.
Right.
But I like the mirrored back glass on this.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can see that on.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, hey.
I did not
It's
notice
pretty
that.
nice.
That is cool. Okay. There is one at the Museum of Pinball in California.
They used to have one that Dan Gutchis used to have.
Oh, really?
Way back when.
I think that there was a green Ellie at up at Nighthawk Brewery, and so this is far more recent. But Nighthawk here in Colorado, it closed, and that operator has since moved their games to Endo Brewing, which is not going to be relevant for a lot of the people watching, but because it's all Colorado stuff. It's at Endo or it's at Gun Barrel. Both breweries. I don't know if it's there, but I know his machines went there.
Huh.
Wait, who said a storm is coming? Was that?
That's the Samuel L. Jackson sound-alike, kind of.
Oh, who did he play?
What was his name?
He's like the guy who organizes them all.
Nick Fury.
Yeah, Nick Fury.
Okay.
He's tired of snakes on a plane, I heard as well.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
See what happens. Now, I have the bridge disabled, but it's supposed to ball search, so now we'll see what happens.
Alright. It's good testing. Oh, you got a Widow hit. It's pretty sweet.
Oh, because the Octo right up there. Alright.
This is how he's gonna win.
Yeah. That's right, we're gonna stay here until...
I'm trying to think of other green pinball machines.
Well, so I was gonna say, yeah, I've heard that too. In terms of like the cabinet, which, and again, maybe Dean would know better. I don't know. I know that green can be a difficult color to print. So like on play fields, it can. Oh, and no
That's
power.
right. Yeah.
Oh, but you've got a ball save.
Yeah,
That's
it should go.
You got the
I don't
coin
know.
door ball saver now?
Hopefully.
And this was before Stern was putting the art blades or whatever in their LEDs, right?
Oh yeah, the
Now when you get a
pinblades.
Deadpool or I think Maiden has them too.
But the in terms of like just the rails and everything in green, I would say that Ghostbusters LE is green. It's a lot. It's like real green.
I was thinking, what is it? Big Game.
That's
Oh,
green.
yeah.
That's green.
Yeah. So is Cheetah.
Cheetah.
See, these are all Stearns print in green. But
I would so own a Big Game.
I know, it's fun. I remember the first time seeing that. It was at the Texas Pinball Festival a few years ago. And I knew so few games. That was like really when I started making pin pals. And they were like really crude. It was just like, oh, shoot this thing. And that was it. You know, just one thing circled or something. But I was like, yeah, I'm going to play that big game because the tiger was making eyes at me. And that's why I'm like, and I crushed it too. I was totally right.
Wait, Jungle Lord isn't green.
Yeah, I mean, not really. There's some green on it.
Hey, Jungle Lord.
Congo.
Congo's
green.
It's got
Kinda.
some green in it. The cabinet
Yeah.
is mostly black.
Oh, you're right.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right. Because then the gorilla's like, is making eyes and moving the
Hippo!
leaves. Hippos.
There's a lot of green there too.
Yeah, see, you just went and looked.
All the foliage is green. The leaves and stuff.
I'm Annie.
Right? So, is this? Oh. There we go. Boom.
Skill shot.
And I still got credit for that, so that's pretty sweet.
See, it turns out Thor and Captain America are just pissed because they didn't get their own pinball machine.
That's
They're
right.
like, damn you,
That's
Tony
right.
Stark.
Yeah.
You got him.
Captain America, collective.
Alright, so he's done.
Because he's flashing.
That sounded like Cobra Commander.
This also has these versus modes.
Yeah,
We'll have to get to one of
ask.
those.
Yeah, how do you do it?
It's been so long. I want to say you get 2 different Avengers completed, and then you start one of them again, and then it'll go into a versus multi-ball.
So then it'd be like,
So like
Captain America versus Thor.
Right.
Wow.
So you got Captain America, and I think if you get another one, at least start it, maybe you can, or finish Captain America, maybe it'll.
So
I'm embarrassed. I didn't do research before this, so
That's
I
alright.
figured we'd learn as we went.
I like it. I'm learning a lot. So I'm in. Oh, I'm supposed to finish Iron Man and stuff, right? But I finished one guy. I've just started
Yeah.
Loki, and hopefully I can hit some Iron Mans
Yeah,
or whatever.
I'm giving you a hot dogs.
the red arrows are the Loki jackpot shots.
Those seem hard. Oh, but Iron Man.
Yeah, man.
Secrets of Shield Leg.
So that's the mystery.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
And I noticed during my ball you can stack them because I got 2 mystery words in a row.
Oh, really?
So,
Are they pretty good?
that's another thing they changed a little bit because I think it used to give you a whole multiplier, and that was, or maybe plus 5x or something.
Oh, wow.
Oh, everybody out of the
That's where
pool.
people get like 4
Oh.
I think they limited it now.
I can do better.
Put your hairband on it. Oh, the game's over.
I know.
Oh, I won!
Yes.
And I matched. Winner.
Very, very special.
It is. It's a moment. So, also, in the back you can't see it on camera, and I should have looked up, because I know I finished Captain America. Do those lights?
I think they do light up when you're.
I'll have
right.
to
I
take
wasn't
a...
paying attention.
Oops, there's so many lights.
Double winner. I like it.
All right.
Let's go again. Let's do it.
Well. Look back.
It's me. I'm back. Ooh. Oh, don't go too far.
Yeah, you actually have to drop targets 3 times to start Thor.
Oh, wow. Well, he is a god, right? Oh.
It's like on Game of Thrones why I always like to start Tyrell, because like clearing those drops to actually light that, or they're not drops, those side targets I find hard
No!
to do.
Alright, I'm
like-
gonna go to the bathroom.
Or what's the drops on Game of Thrones? The Baratheon. Alright, just go in the bathroom. That means I'm going to have a very quick ball, as history has shown. Oh, the dog's down here, too. Alright, here we go. Get my Loki letter. See? Woo! Ball save. Ball save. What did I say? She goes to the bathroom. I have a terrible
That means
ball.
I'll have one, a short ball too.
How did he make that save?
Was that an insult save I just got? I think so. It was. Just so you know, that our computer here is sitting on an old Chicago, which everyone loves. Classic EM.
Pretty good one.
Doesn't it have that pretty brutal something around? See? It always happens.
Alright.
It always happens.
See? It's because snow left.
She is our
Everybody
glory.
dance!
Yeah, so we play these stupid little GIFs during our stream that people can do with commands.
I've seen some. I never knew how you brought them up.
But yeah, so that one's really fun too. You know, I'll play the kick one again. You know Trent, right?
Everybody dance!
That was him at a tournament. So there he is. Wait, there he is. He shakes the guy's hand, and then he kicks the chair. So stupid. Yeah. Okay, they're glorious. Oh no,
Uh-oh, it's
auto plunge.
all right. Well, I'll try.
That's right. You know how long I worked on those GIFs? Yeah, like some of them I actually would have to go to YouTube and then turn the YouTube into a GIF, and then I would
You have to like miniaturize them and stuff. so
right.
they're
Well,
not
and
too-
then some would have all this background stuff, so I'd go in and like delete it, so I would just have that. So I went through like there's like 30 frames in this GIF, and I went through frame by frame, like
took everything out.
Yeah, so that it would like green screen properly across our thing. So yeah, the save one I even made manually.
It's actually your ball, so it kind of auto plunged. So
Oh,
if you want
I
to,
knew
we
it.
both had terrible balls when you weren't here.
I know. That's the bathroom rake always does it.
Yeah, right. The crush one. See, like I don't know if you saw it, but it was like a scene from.
Hey, shut up, everybody! We gotta play.
Yeah, so yeah, I like traced around her body so that it would just pose up on that.
That's a lot of work.
I know.
He puts effort in.
Yeah. That's why you know how the all the Hollywood guys, that's what they're doing all the time. Getting all those wires out of people and stuff.
I am now a GIMP expert.
It is monotonous and pretty good.
But then eventually I was just like, do I really need to cut these out? So we stopped cutting them out a lot of the time.
I will say you significantly improved from hot dogs.
From what?
From hot dogs.
Yeah.
That one was kind of it's got some artifacts. You know,
okay,
that's all right.
I didn't want to hit that Captain America shot anyway.
There you go. Oh, that was like so gentle. The way those drops came down. I love that.
Take that, Hulk.
The Hulk is actually kind of a cool toy. Like, he's well sculpted, and he's got a lot of movement up and down, back and forth. That's a lot.
So right there, that was the case where he caught the ball, and you know when people. That also just delays tournaments and stuff. So.
Yeah, that's
Everybody takes. Did he take both of his arms off or just one? I can't remember. When they do tournaments, they get disconnected.
Yeah. So that was talked about on the Papa TV stream, which I was listening to, not watching while driving.
Oh, you can watch too.
Yeah, no. I'm all about safety. But they had discussed that. Yeah, they take off one of the arms. That's what, or somebody does. I forgot who it was. The other thing that they had said was they had brought up Dirty Pool in Attack from Mars and whether that was a skillful stuck ball. And you can choose in multi-ball, if you get one trapped in there, not go for the Dirty Pool for your second saucer. You can play out your multi-ball if you choose to. I would.
Rachel had that one last night, and I didn't give her a Dirty Pool.
Oh, and so they may have either turned it off because that's in the settings.
The sensor didn't register yet.
Yeah. Wait. Who's my favorite, Chris? That's great. So, I'm going to be really disappointing right now in that, like, not only do I not know superheroes very well, I am, like, terrible with... No, I know. I'm getting there. I'm really bad with pop culture. I don't see a lot of movies, and I'm really bad with names. So I will say Chris Pratt because he's the only one on that list that I know. And he was in Parks and Rec. And I kind of like Parks and Rec. Chris's favorite is Chris. Which is, you can never go wrong with a Chris. It's me, right?
Yeah. It is.
Sweet. So I've done like nothing, right? That's awesome.
A lot of people don't know that the pizza chain was named after this pinball, Old Chicago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Shouldn't they be forced to have one of these in their restaurant?
They used to.
Yeah, they
the
used
one
to
in
have
Boulder had one. At least that's what one of the guys told me. He's like, yeah, we used to have these at this Boulder location or something. So.
I don't know if wherever you guys are, if they have Old Chicago's, but it's like a brew or a beer and pizza place.
It's a big chain. And it's
It is a chain.
Not really eat like Chicago pizza.
Which is interesting.
Well, it does have deep dish.
They do it? Yeah.
Boxing?
Yes.
Ah. That's why Callie likes it.
Beat 'em up, Snow.
You got it, boss. Yikes. No, I saw that going out. I'm like, how do I hit? I don't know what to do.
Just shake it more.
Well, just like where the posts are. I was like, how is
different?
it? Yeah, which is good. Like, I'm all for it, you know? Like, I like Wheel of Fortune because of how weird it is. You know, I don't know what to do. Sometimes I think you should do nothing. It'll just kind of... So, I don't know. But it's interesting geometry. Nothing wrong with that. Uh-oh. You beat me, dude.
Is this ball 3 already?
I know, right? Like, what
We are
happened?
not having our best game.
Yeah, this is a wasted game.
Where should I stand? I need an X to know where to stand.
You're wherever feels good. So I had brought this up earlier. I know, like, pinball designers, like playfield designers, often have, you know, like their tropes or their favorite design features that they've become known for. Like Pat Lawler's always got inlanes that don't really spell anything. Instead, it lights miles somewhere, or like it lights something, you know. He likes to do that. So 2 bear kicks, or lightning flips, or whatever. He loves it. Yeah. So my question is George Gomez's thing sword ramps? It had never occurred to me until we stepped up, and I was like, dude, I don't know. I think he's into it. And we are too, because Deadpool's a lot of fun. We own a Lord of the Rings. And here's your 3rd, Avengers. Whose sword is that? It also looks like a harpoon.
I don't know whose sword that is.
It could almost be like a Hawkeye's arrow or something.
Oh, that's probably it.
It's totally an arrow.
Well, I mean, it's got like those 10 things.
And on the Super LE, there's feathers.
Yeah, it's hard to get out. All the this. I like that. That's nice.
From a endangered bird.
Yeah.
Nice, there you go.
But you can call me the Black Widow.
Her last name is Romanov, which was, so is she related to the Tsars? That is the question. Pretty sure Romanov was the name, the royal family of the Tsars in Russia.
And didn't Rasputin kill a bunch of people? Maybe he worked with her to make her the Black Widow. That's where she bought her t-shirt.
When you think of Russians, you think Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, is that who that is? Okay.
Trying to hit the Add-a-ball.
Yeah.
Yep, Add-a-ball is the top mystery target. It's a tricky one. Aim for Iron Man and you'll hit it. That's been my experience. Nice, well done.
That cradle separation.
Yeah.
What a pro.
Uh-oh. Wasn't that disabled?
That was the Loki. Where am I in? Oh, okay. So I have to hit Black Widow now.
That was a different bridge. Oh, I see, in the back, yeah. Okay.
Oh, super slip.
I should watch on this thing.
Yeah, it's easier to see. It's actually easier to see the target for the mystery on the camera than it is when you're playing.
It's yeah, it's funny just different vantage points, you know, like how a game can look totally different when you're playing it versus overhead. that I've even noticed like the artwork looks totally different when you're looking at on the camera.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or Blades of Steel?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They're kind of.
Did you ever play Blades of Steel back in the day?
No, I thought you were talking about Silly Moose.
No. It was an old Nintendo hockey game.
Oh.
And you hit start and go, Peppers!
Oh, Peps is here. Good to see you. Even doing the lunchbox call out.
Which uses the music from Mr. Peanut Butter's house.
That's
from
right.
BoJack Horseman, which season 5 is out now.
He is a huge fan.
Yeah.
I cannot overstate how big a fan Paul is of that show.
Bark me a ribbon.
No.
I find Loki multi-ball hard to get.
With the new rules, it is.
Yeah, after the first one for sure.
Pinball machine obeys.
Yeah, so Dean, he's a local player. That's how I know Dean. Lions League.
Yep.
No?
And Denver leagues as well.
Yeah.
And he subbed on our team.
That's right. Crushed it.
After driving out here, I'm mad respect to drive from here all the way up to Conifer during
Just to
traffic.
help us out. Good lord. Yeah, Dean's a super good guy. And an excellent player.
3x bonus multiplier. There we go.
Always on the mark.
Yeah, we
So
haven't even.
Black Widow, Hawkeye, and Captain America are running, so really that's what I need to shoot for. To try and get them done.
Yeah, I want to take a helicopter to something. What is it? What's the mini wizard mode?
In what?
In this.
That was a helicarrier or something like that.
Helicarrier. Okay.
It's like an aircraft carrier with propellers. So keep it afloat.
Oh, there's the extra ball.
No, it is I. Remember how it all
Hit the punching bag replay.
Shut up, everybody. We gotta play it.
Who's got the? Is that Loki?
I think it is
That's
Loki, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's wearing a helmet or something. They're not
Yeah,
horns.
Okay.
Because he's also a Norse god or something, right?
Rudy Soup, thank you for the bits. Man, this polo fun.
It
Jeez.
is. I'm going to wear bad shirts from now on.
I think you guys have afforded us a new shirt for Paul. It's gonna be awesome. I'll go shopping tomorrow. I'm also donating all of those clothes now that I've cleaned out that closet. Good lord, we have 4 trash bags full.
Of her clothes.
But they're basically my clothes.
Tony Stark. Weapon.
I gotta get one of these versus modes going here.
I see better from a distance.
One more.
It was an
Ooh.
avalanche of bits.
I like that old school sound.
Yeah. I like her fighting style, which is like, what was that just ran across the screen? That's funny.
It's like a super flying
Oh, is that what she was doing?
something kit, I think. Okay, now I got 3 guys going.
It looked more like she was gonna give someone a wet willy, like just was the animation.
I can. That is scary. Nobody wants a wet willy.
That's right. Ooh. That's not a bad bonus, not for this game, seeing as that's twice my score.
It's not called the cat scratch, is it really?
It probably is.
Inspired by Ted Nugent. Which I hear is the next music video.
No, isn't there a Ted Nugent game?
They did make one.
Yeah, they made
they
one.
did?
Yeah.
Oh. Recently?
They had one. No.
And no, it's not called the cat scratch. No, it's not recent. What? More bits?
Like
Good lord,
70,
man.
78-ish, maybe.
Yeah, we should. I gotta talk to Basil again. He's got a Stern Iron Maiden that was not released this year. When did that come out? 80 something?
But it's based on the band.
No.
Oh no, you're right. It's got a.
Based off the Iron Maiden torture chamber, I think, with a sexy girl on it.
Yes.
The Iron Maiden that Bill and Ted wrote.
Yes.
Is that who it is?
25, thank you so much. From Peps.
Oops. Okay, he's got Hulk 2 where maybe he hasn't done Hulk yet.
Oh, so, yeah, I have. I didn't finish it. So yeah, if you look in the back box, you can see.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I should, film this from my phone.
Now he's got
Here,
4
keep doing
of
it.
the
That's
6
really good.
Avengers.
Who do I need?
Here, I'm gonna...
Thor and Iron Man.
Okay, Thor is relatively.
What manner of thing is this?
What happened? Why? Okay,
Captain America, Hawkeye, intelligence.
Oh, there you go. Intelligence average. So now you know.
Wait, so he's of average intelligence?
Yeah.
Or, that sucks.
Oh, here's a
There it is.
versus.
Here's a versus. Hawkeye versus Black Widow.
So now this is like a 40-second. No, I guess only 20 seconds. 20-second multi-ball save where you're trying to get 10 hits, I think.
Of each or of
On one.
one?
Whoever you want to win, I think. I never get to play this while everyone's watching. So.
Oh, no, this is great.
Black Widow with the kick to the face.
Yeah.
Take that, Hawkeye.
The Tesseract just came into play. You had a mystery award of some sort. It did not show us.
Must have been an Adaball.
Yep, I guess so.
The Tesseract sounds like something from Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Exterminate the Tesseract. Look at him fight. Oh!
Oh,
He pulls out the bow and arrow while she's ninjaing.
in close range.
Yeah.
Jeez, that doesn't seem like a close range weapon.
Any part of
We're not-
in there, Martin?
So I think that was because I got Hawkeye again. So if I keep getting Hawkeye, then I'll actually keep playing with.
That versus mode.
Yeah.
So how did you do the versus again? Sorry.
You complete, or you get through each character twice. So the first time through it lights them or flashes them, and then the second time it starts the versus mode, I guess.
Okay.
There's
Why
one.
would you want to pit friend versus friend? Aren't they friends?
Yeah, but they always kind of fight each other a
Oh,
little.
like brother and sister.
Yeah, like Iron Man. Well, it was an Iron Man and Thor fight a bit.
Ooh. I would put my money on the God.
Alright, so now all I need is Iron Man.
Okay.
So Pepper's looked up what a Tesseract is.
Oh, it's actually like a geometric board, isn't it?
It is the 4-dimensional analog of a cube.
Yeah. I actually didn't know that.
I mean, Pepper's just recited that from memory, and
Well, you're
just
smarter
dropping
than
knowledge
me.
bombs on the chat. Oh,
That was a good game.
I can't even remember.
Take that.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
ball 3?
Yeah.
It's a 1-ball game with 2 extra balls.
Yeah, and he's on the board. On his own game.
It must be nice.
We can do it. There's still time. There's 30 minutes.
I was just saying that I'm never on the boards of my own
Oh,
games.
yeah, well, that's true.
to Valhalla itself.
When we first buy it, you are.
It's true.
You're like
Another
master.
match.
Woo,
Double match.
What? We just crushed it.
Free game.
That's great. Okay. I want a versus, which means I need to,
Finish him up.
yeah, I need to,
Keep shooting Hawkeye over and over and over again.
okay. So left orbit. I'm still going to do my Loki thing.
Good thing you put the left liver on your soldier.
Oh, damn it. Sorry. Man.
Yeah, we haven't got a single snow swear today.
I know. I don't know why I was just got shy about my damage, but I did. Yeah, that I just was being kind of dumb about the entire point of that.
It's another thing we have in our chat is a counter for how many times each of us swears.
Okay.
And Snow is winning.
I'm winning. I'm just a
But to be
passionate
fair,
player.
she streams more than us
Machine is delicate.
It's not that delicate.
too. I'll go.
I don't know. I should have put a hair tie on my ear. That's why I always do that. Alright.
We have some rubber bands somewhere.
Really?
I just did this.
Quit screwing around with the bonus and
Well,
get
yeah,
back out
because I
there.
didn't finish mine. Those two are finished.
That was not my best ball.
Skill shot.
There you go, that'll help.
Hawkeye. Kneel before him.
Not quite the double Captain America shot.
What manner of thing is this?
Pretty good live.
No.
Shooting on the fly, though.
Cookies. That's our job here. Dee will play and we'll eat cookies.
Physical prowess.
Now I don't really want to shoot that shot to get the multi-ball yet.
In America, a brilliant battle competition.
Yeah, see, Captain America's flashing in the back now. But not on? Oh, because it's not collected.
I don't like bonus, no matter
He
where
is
it is.
engaged. I actually really like it when he runs across the screen with his shield.
Just hitting pools.
Yeah,
Running over those people.
yeah.
Oh,
It was-
get bonus.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hard to read.
Yes, it was possible for me to get a lower score than that.
Alright. Oh, they're all lit. So why am I doing that? That actually doesn't make any sense now.
Yeah, you get it, you're right.
Huh.
Roll save.
There we go. So I was actually trying to hit Hawkeye to lock the ball. Even though...
Too late.
All phase 2 projects to the helicarrier.
Oh, it's air puppers.
That's right.
Dog scared of something.
Oh.
Oh, that was nice.
See, it's not that that delicate? Hulk said it was delicate, but he's wrong.
For him.
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't think about it from his perspective. Jeez.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna move it back.
Don't tilt through.
I'm not gonna.
What bonus too?
Yeah.
Bonus!
Give Hulk bonus. Dumb little pilot error.
How many jackpots I'll need?
He's got some pretty good quotes.
Yeah.
They give him a lot of good stuff.
Oh, come on.
Try and fight Hulk. And they say Hulk doesn't.
So, is there any way you can do a voice in one of the upcoming Stern games?
I'll give you ball.
I don't know. I can't impersonate anyone.
No, you just be.
Concerned bystander.
Yeah, that's great. It could be one of those really rare ones that you get like one in like 1,000 times. But oh my god, that's amazing! I got that. Concerned bystander.
There was a DJ group out in LA in the 90s that they were always starstruck, and they got a part in the Brady Family Christmas movie or something. And their official thing was concerned onlookers.
Oh, I like
That was
that. Yeah, that was a big deal.
Oh,
Yeah, have a good night, Callie dude. Good to see you. We'll see you on Friday, hopefully.
So I don't know everybody's nicknames, so it takes a while.
Yeah, no. It's he's a regular. He's been known to hang out with us.
Come on.
Hawkneck? What was it?
Cosmic.
Oh, Cosmic. That makes more sense.
You're in control.
Get it. Come on, Hulk. Punch it into the hole.
Hey, you're played a lot longer than me. I'm
I
having...
feel like I shook it out of the inlay.
Yeah, no, I hate it when I do that, and I do it a lot. It's, yeah, because a nice, like, bounce up is usually good, because you want it to not go out. But then if you were misguided in your bouncing, yeah, that happens. I understand.
Right? I just kind of shake it when it's near the outlays.
Yeah.
Just pray.
Black Widow.
So shouldn't Black Widow and Spider-Man hook up?
Ooh, good call. Probably.
And they could, because they're in the same
Yeah, universe, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that is after Avengers Infinity Wars? Maybe that's like what happens.
Yeah, no spoilers though, right?
No spoilers. But I like that.
We expected.
And then she kills him, and then it's a problem. Because of her physical prowess.
Well, there's someone called Mantis too. Is that something from Iron
Oh,
Man?
that you definitely don't want to date her.
Yeah. Mantis is a thing.
Yeah, it's all good till date 3.
Okay, got her ring.
Yeah.
Still need Iron Man.
Nice.
Tony Stark.
One more for Stark.
Winter is coming.
Right. He's increasing his winter is coming hurry-ups.
That's right.
See, no shaking.
Avengers Assemble.
So now he's got 4 out of the 6.
I need Thor.
Oh yeah, because they're. So you also have to be watching the back box because it doesn't show you what these is and stuff. Or like the back of the game. That's interesting. I wonder if I can try and I don't know if you'll see them. Alright, I might do something kind of obnoxious. Just go with me. No, you can't see them. Okay.
God, that was obnoxious.
It was super obnoxious.
Okay, now he's got Thor. Everybody but the Hulk.
Look at him go. Ow, ow. He's also punching.
Is he punching?
Yeah. Unless he's just running. Maybe that's how he gets his momentum.
You're supposed to run with your arms.
That's right. It makes you faster.
It does.
There we go, multi-ball.
Not boasting. If you can back it
Wow.
up.
Good time to get multi-ball.
Now let's see how much the jackpots are worth. They're usually like 400 or something, or 350.
5. Ooh, that's good. And that's because you had 5 characters going in?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the...
Hawkeye, Widow. Wait, who's on the right? Iron Man. Okay, so Iron Man, Captain. Oh, now? No. Okay. Sometimes I get confused by all the lights, but it's fine. What? Your kid stole your leftovers, so you put your name on it? If you put your name on it, that's your food.
Dead birds do not eat.
That's right. Dead bird do not eat. Yeah, go get food, Peppers. Thanks for dropping by. Always good to see you.
So this is Captain America multiplier? That's
You
just
did.
for that shot?
He did put his name on it.
That was 2 million points.
Woo!
Yeah.
Thor collected.
Perhaps it should be locked away in my father's.
Well, you got a compliment, Dean. He said nice play. Thank God somebody did. He'll show you how to play this game.
You can call me the Black Widow.
No, I'll call you Natasha.
Oh,
All right, I got
that was
some
only
stuff
ball
left.
2. Yeah, that was all right.
Wait, it's still listening Loki? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe there's a ball. Is there a ball behind?
No.
Oh, yeah, Hulk is holding a ball. Thank you, Hulk.
Oh, that's cheater.
We need a tournament director.
That's why they take his arm off.
Will be ours.
He's so mad.
Get the extra ball. Prepare for takeoff.
See, I have to spell Iron Man. That's 5 more shots.
Oh, I just remembered. You have to spell International Rescue. And Thunderbirds.
Okay,
Yeah, it's a lot of spelling in that game. That's all. Iron Man, much shorter.
Yeah, that's
So,
If I had to spell something, I would much rather spell Iron Man.
yeah,
To complete fast scoring as well.
that's right. Yeah, different game. But maybe this is Super Loops. I don't know. Ooh. You got 200,000 from that mystery? I didn't know his name was Steve Rogers.
Yep.
He's Captain America.
yeah.
See,
There
look,
you go.
I'm gonna come get you. Although she kind of was doing it with her whole hand.
Extra ball.
I just like the way they run across the screen.
Hulk alone.
Now he's got the Hulk multi-ball with his other guys still running. Good stuff.
I really enjoy like how large Hulk's teeth are. I think maybe it's proportional. It just seems like he has fewer because they're so big. Oh, and Black Widow collected.
Oh, Black Widow.
You actually spelled Black Widow.
Just needs Hawkeye and Iron Man.
You are
Ah!
Ooh, Hawkeye's flashing like a lot. What does that mean? Does that mean one more shot for Hawkeye?
Double now? No.
Oh no, I really want to know.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
tell us how many irons.
What was that?
Still.
What? Yeah,
Hawkeye
it's collected.
collected.
So when the flasher, not that you can really pay attention to it, is flashing like crazy, then that means, yeah, last shot. And then Iron Man was pulsing. I don't know what that means. I think maybe you just still have to spell it.
It's still going.
Yeah.
He's the only one I have left.
Oh, and you have an extra ball, which is nice.
I almost needed it.
2 more shots.
Yeah, 2 more. The God of Thunder. I thought he was a lightning guy.
Both.
Both.
Thunderbolts and lightning.
Very, very frightening. Ooh, 1 more shot for Iron Man, because it's flashing.
Oh, because it's flashing really fast?
Yep.
Oh, good.
And he's got another extra ball. Good lord.
Oh, get up there.
Rattled around.
Yeah, that is. Oh, that's all right, because he'll still. He'll still be flashing when. Yeah. If you have one and then you had one lit, will it still be lit?
Yeah. I don't know what. Oh,
man, everything stays. I like it. Yeah. Who is that guy?
that's supposed to be Steve Rogers, I think.
Oh,
Captain
that's-
America. Yeah.
What's his name?
Steve Rogers.
Roger Stevens.
Mm-hmm.
Roger Stevens. Oh, we got a versus Hawkeye versus Widow again.
I don't think I can do Iron Man while this is
Oh, that sucks.
running. Because it also just notice how it turns on all the lights.
Yeah,
So you
sure
can't-
does. Yeah. Well, Iron Man or Captain America is winning. Steve's winning.
Right out of your head.
Okay.
You do get a really nice ball save with this. Nice. Nice.
Let Loki control.
I think I don't know if it's actually one side has to win or if it's just.
Yeah, because Widow isn't lit anymore.
Okay, sorry.
So did she win or did she die? It's probably not to the death because they're friends.
Maybe friends.
Yeah, we're friends.
Get it, Tasha.
Tight shots all around. There we go.
Alright, so now.
They're all collected.
Chris said it's just a general bust up.
This is just. Ah,
Ooh! Is this the copter?
The
Yeah.
flying aircraft
this is
carrier.
all on the herald here.
Alright. And we have to know the official name now.
Now you have to tell me what.
Here, I haven't done this. I think that's a thing.
I think. Okay, so that's right. If you got it the other way, I think it was a multi-ball, but this is a single ball. No, the ball save's over.
Wow, that was fast. It's no versus mode. So, you need 10 what? You need... Because there's like the number 10 in the bottom right corner. Or so. Ooh.
Maybe 10 different maybe each shot a few times or something.
Iron Man busted him up.
7 is the new number.
Humans have foiled our plan. They get up to speed. Jarvis, transfer 40% more power to the button.
5 is the number. I wonder if it's 4.
I think it is.
It is
But,
4.
you know, the spinner was stuck. So
Yeah,
I
no,
didn't
it's
get
great. I just thought it was clever. That's all.
I don't know if that's a legal move or not.
I need you to get to the engine control panel. Laser in overload position.
No hope.
All right, so now you've got Captain America on the scene. Although it says 2.
We are straight now. Harness its true power.
1. Don't say that.
Yeah, he meant 11.
I think it's just the Hulk I have to hit. Somehow.
You've got
maybe?
Tesseract going. I think you should try to hit Captain America. Will that spot you a shot if you hit
I
Mister?
don't know. What's the shot?
That was all.
Oh, there it opened it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Nice.
So, ta-da.
Yeah. That's pretty good. And that was the left orbit you hit. Even though
Oh.
it was Captain, so now he's up because you're in like Captain mode now.
Hey, shut up, everybody. We gotta play it here.
It's hard to tell what's going on.
Well, Gene saved the world
Bring me to,
and the universe.
Well, no, just the hella carrier. There is a like save the Earth or something mode. But I mean, the helicarrier is super important, I'm sure.
Did you see Deadpool?
I have not.
At the end of Deadpool, they're fighting on a downed helicarrier.
Oh, because he's part of it.
Yeah.
He's like a friend of a friend, is what I was told.
He's kind of related more to X-Men, but
Okay. Yes, thank you, Chris. It's true. You're very good at math. That one shot was twice as many points as Paul and I combined. It's true. Yeah,
Do you
more
want to keep
balls. Yes, I do.
Get as far as you can.
We're gonna need to save Earth. Are you still in that mode or no?
I don't know what happens now.
Hey, shut up, everybody. We
You got
gotta
the
play
skill
it here.
shot. Ooh, 2x bonus multiplier.
Oh, fall into the cold scoop.
Yeah.
Russian spy turned.
Russian spy turned what?
Something. Yeah.
Okay.
Turned Avenger.
Turned Avenger.
See, now Hulk's holding one.
We have a ball. Oh yeah.
I think she'd get rid of it if I hit him with computers, right?
And if you were to light the super while he's got that, wouldn't he throw it into the target? No.
Depends on how angry he is.
That's right.
You wouldn't like him when he's angry.
I've heard that.
Oh, timely edible.
Yeah. If you like this, you should see Dean's Ball 3.
He's gonna get to Valinor. didn't know you could do it in Avengers. But,
You totally can. Yeah. Nice.
Just in time.
Yep. Battle for Earth, Hulk is completed.
yeah, so now he's solid.
Now he's so okay. So it did go from flashing to solid. Oh, that's right. You have another ball.
That's it, right?
Yeah, ball 2.
Yeah.
All right.
You got some work to do. I believe.
All right. I'm still like, all right. I'm gonna try to get my super skill. Yeah, that's a thing.
So you got to call your shot.
I just did
She
super
did.
skill. That's right. No. Oh, and I just shook it out. God, I saved it, and then God.
The magic, yeah.
Yeah. Now you made sarcastic face
About what?
in the chat.
Oh, because
You're gonna say Chris wasn't saying that about you either.
No, well, because of the delay, the stream delay. I would have said that about me. That's funny.
oh, go all the way up.
No, this has been great because I really didn't know a whole lot about this game. So I'm going to make a bunch of notes.
Okay, well, I'll have to see if I can
Because there's no rule sheet that I found.
rediscover some more about the versus stuff.
Yeah, that would be great.
Because I remember I played Iron Man versus Thor. That kind of like mimics one of the movies. You know, they fight each other, so that's kind of cool.
Okay.
I think Hulk will fight somebody too. It might be Hulk versus Iron Man. I don't know.
And so do you can't just match up anybody?
No, it's got some fixed battles.
Okay. Like I would want to put like Black Widow against like the mystery guys. just the management. So good Lord, now so you've defeated Hulk. But you didn't defeat the other guys? You collected them.
Okay, let's see. If I get one more Iron Man shot, maybe I'll get versus Thor.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Black Widow versus Hulk.
Oh! We haven't seen. Oh man, run, girl, run!
I don't think that's fair. I find this one problematic.
She looks super tiny.
So I don't know if I played this before.
Look how white his teeth are. They're so white.
The one thing Hulk cares about is a good dental.
That's
fighting.
right. I like his just like the proportion. Her arms move so fast compared to him.
Well, he doesn't have to take as many steps.
That's right, I know. She's like a Yorkie and there's like a Mastiff running after her.
So yeah, I think you got to hit each shot, what,
5 times or 4 times or
5
something.
times.
Oh, shoot.
Wow, that's so much work.
There's no time for talk. I must subdue the
Oh, there's another versus
Iron Man versus Nick Fury.
Thor, I think.
Iron
Just
Man
saw him come up.
versus
Thor
Thor?
versus
Wow.
Iron Man, yeah.
So you're in both?
No, the other one ended.
Yeah, okay. Wow.
I didn't finish it. So I don't know if you can complete them while they're in this mode or not. So, like, if I do finish...
Racking up the mystery awards.
There
for some points. Ooh.
That's right. So what we had? So I guess part of it is, now you end up playing all these versus modes until you get to the Battle for Earth or whatever.
Okay.
Who hasn't played yet? Captain America. Let's see.
Oh, Thor versus Hulk.
Whoa!
Wow, hammer to the face.
Where's Mom?
Where's what?
Where's Mom? If all the kids are fighting each other, they're supposed to be on the same team.
That's what Nick Fury is, I think. He's right.
Nick Fury is management, right?
I don't know if he's like part of the government or not.
Why does he have Fury?
No, it's just a cool. It was just
He's
a very
just
apropos last name.
Well, it usually means that like they would have a superpower, but if their superpower is paperwork because he works for the government.
His superpower is an eye patch.
Yeah, okay. You got into a bar fight.
His superpower is lack of depth perception.
Hey, that's an asset.
Now that they have the Tesseract, we cannot stand against them.
Is that Loki talking?
Oh,
No, that's
what
the
a game, though.
genius guys.
That was a hell of a game. I think we have to end on that because it was so
Oh,
good.
sorry, yeah.
No, don't be sorry. Like the point is to learn the game. That was great.
Grand
Yeah,
Champ.
that'll do it.
You can tell I haven't played in a while. Here.
Yeah, that's right. You should try playing him in League. It's fun.
He's even better when he's on your team.
Yeah, no, it's way better when he's on your team. Team League with Dean is
I
great.
matched, though. That's like a victory in a sense.
It is. Yeah. No, absolutely. So that's Avengers. I will be updating the pin pal because it's pretty loose in terms of notes. Because I really had played this. I played a dollar game on it once.
I think the only time I played it was here, like when you were saying when we had that party like
years ago?
a couple of
Yeah.
years ago.
So
You don't see it a lot.
You really don't. But it's no, it's a good game, and there's a lot of mystery behind it because there isn't a rule sheet that I have found online.
Yeah.
And
Was it in Pinburg this year?
it is, yeah. They Papa tends to put it in their banks.
Do they? I think they have a Hulk one, don't they?
They do.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, no, they
No?
have a blue one. According to
Oh
the
yeah,
stream.
that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And I can't remember what it was when it was. It had to have been the same one. I didn't even know there were two different. So I guess I just didn't pay attention.
Yeah, they made what 250 of each of them or something like that, or
Oh.
200.
One's more LE than the other.
Yeah.
Just different, kind of
Yeah.
like X-Men doesn't it have?
The
Or no,
Magneto one.
Transformers has two, right? It has the
That's right.
Optimus Prime versus
Yeah.
what's his name?
Decepticons
Megatron.
versus the
Mega-
other guy.
Autobots.
Autobots.
Assemble.
So maybe there's I don't know. So
Yeah, Transformers is a game that I would really like to stream because I don't know it well. And it's sort of like in the same wheelhouse as Avengers, where like
Everyone gives it a hard time.
Yeah, but then it's hard to find more about it.
Well,
yeah, exactly. So let me know if you know.
Where they reused the shaker thing from what was that, Mustang or something?
It was the other way around. I thought Transformers was first.
Then Mustang came out. They both have that little shaky.
Mustang will be streamed quasi soon.
Oh wow.
Brandon's neighbor owns a Mustang.
When are you doing Elvis? That's what we all want to know.
I finally played that. That's at Pinball Jones, and it played well. It's not bad.
Or a Harley Davidson.
Mike Morrison has Elvis.
Really?
Yeah.
I was wondering about him. We'll talk about this off stream, but as long as he's got internet, we might go to.
He probably has better internet than I
do. Okay, so with that, that's going to be it for tonight. Join us on Friday. Paul and I are going to play something at our house. And then next week we are doing Barracora with Zach Smith. That is a.k.a. Tilt Hammer. So buy Tilt Hammer. Be metal. That's my slogan for him. I don't know. Anyways, everybody have a good night, and we'll see you later. Bye.